Welcome to my experience. I'm your host, Sean. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment. And if I like what you're saying in my comments, I will leave you a message. Well, I'll reply back to you. But anyway, we're going to get into it today. And I'm going to talk about how my divorce changed me. And in what way had it changed me for the good and for the bad. So, without further ado, we're going to go to our sponsors. Today's video is brought to you by Mind the Goddamn Business, and also leaving negative shit to your own self, right? Yeah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. Anyway, so I'm gonna get into how my divorce changed me, because divorce on an old changed man and woman, right? But I can't speak for all men when it comes on to stuff like this, because this is subjective. This is not objective, right? So when I speak, mainly I speak on objective stuff that I know objectively people do. But on subjective stuff, because it affects people differently, I'm going to speak subjectively today because it's based on me, right? So before I was divorced, I was a simp. I was a motherfucking simp, my nigga. When I mean I was a simp, I was a simp. I feed into that bullshit rhetoric, happy wife, happy life bullshit. I was all about giving my wife everything she need and desire, and trying to fulfill it any way possible. I don't give a damn if it's at my own expense, at my own happiness, at my own joy, at my own comfort. I did it. I was super simp, Captain Simp. I was whatever name you can come up with that puts simp all the way up there. That was me in my marriage, right? And what did I got me? A fucking divorce. Well, that didn't get me a divorce. That got me disrespect, right? That right there, that shit got me disrespect within my marriage. That shit got me a woman that never respected, very unappreciative, like to the fullest. Like, doing that shit for a woman, you will not get respect. You will not be appreciated. You will not be valued, because a woman will see you as a sucker. And I don't give a fuck what no woman saying out there talking about. No, that's a lie. She was just a fucked up chick. No. It's in your fucking nature to abuse good shit. It's in your nature. Y'all like children. I tell men that all the time. Women are like fucking children, man. They're like children. If you give a child everything that child needs and desire, what's gonna happen? That child gonna grow up and be fucking ungrateful to the fullest. First, that child gonna love you. Oh, my dad or my mom is so wonderful. But eventually, that child's gonna turn to obligation, and you supposed to do this shit for me, motherfucker. And then it turned to ungratefulness. And then it turned to be disrespectful. And it turned to they don't value you at all. They don't see you as this motherfucker that doing shit for them. Period. I'm cussing a lot today because this one hit home. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was the biggest fucking simp, bro. I was the biggest simp to my wife. I wasn't a fool, but I was the biggest simp because I buy into that bullshit rhetoric. Happy wife, happy life. Please your wife. Make sure your wife is good. I didn't even care about my own self. I didn't even care about my own happiness. I don't even care about nothing. And I'm 100%. I'm being real. I did not care about me. I was even making fucking prayers about telling God that he can go ahead and bless my wife and make she bountiful and all that shit, and I would bear the bad end of the stick. That's how much of a simp I was. And that shit got me nothing. That shit didn't make her love me anymore. That shit didn't make she respect me anymore. No, you know what that shit got me? A bunch of fucking disrespect, looked down upon, talk bad about, all that crap, right? So what happened? What happened when all that negative energy from her started coming to me? This is what happened. So this is what it led to, right? It led to me hitting the streets. It led to me going out and seeking peace and comfort, because I wasn't getting that shit at home, right? Was that right? Nah, that wasn't right. Me creating that wasn't right. But in that instance, I tried everything. I tried talking to, I tried writing stuff in messages, I tried making videos, I tried everything to get this woman to see what she's doing is fucked up, right? But what I come to find out is this, and this happened after, way after all of that. It had to do with her programming, right? It had to do with the way that she was raised. Because she made a statement to me one day that blew my mind. Like, that shit blew my mind wide open. And this is what she said to me. She said, a woman should not please a man should please a woman. When she said that to me, everything that I went through all those years came together. Everything made sense when she said that to me. And I said to her, did you always believe this before we met? And she said yes. And I said, why didn't you tell me this was your mindset? Because if I knew that this was your mindset, I would never marry you. I would never have kids with you. Because that's me wasting my goddamn time. That's me going in to a one-way relationship, right? And I couldn't understand why my relationship over the years was one-way, right? So I head to the streets. I head to the streets to do shit that I should not be doing, but I did it anyway, right? And I was wrong for that shit. I should never have done that shit, but I did it. I did it. But what I come to learn after my divorce and how it has changed me, it has changed me as this. No matter what you do for a woman, no matter what you do for a woman, you will never make a woman happy, bro. You will never make a woman happy. Don't waste your time trying to please a woman. Don't waste your time trying to please a woman. You will never make her happy. Focus on what's best for the relationship and do that. Focus on what's best for both of y'all and do that. Don't do stuff to please her. Don't do stuff to pander to her and all that bullshit. Focus on what's best for the relationship, for both you guys, and do that. Right? Drop down structure. That's best for the relationship. Don't be a yes man to your woman. Say no more than you say yes to her when it comes on to getting stuff orchestrated and getting stuff on track within a relationship. Because a woman do not like a weak ass man. A woman do not like a man that she can run over. A woman do not like a man that she can control. A woman do not like a man that just soft and weak to her. She do not like men like that. And I don't understand why men don't know that shit. Like, oh, my girl, she's the world to me. She's everything to me. Man, shut your ass up and go get a backbone. A woman don't like men like that. A woman like men that's individual. A woman like men that gonna put them in their place, right? A woman that like men that gonna tell them, nah, you ain't getting that shit. Nah, we ain't doing that. A woman like structure in their life. So I come to find that out when I got divorced, that all this bullshit rhetoric talking about happy wife, happy life is bullshit. All this you giving a woman everything and putting her on a pedestal and tell her how she's beautiful and how she's sexy and all that nonsense don't get you nowhere, bro. Don't get you nowhere at all. Because women are like kids. You give them too much, they become entitled, and then they start disrespecting your ass. So be careful.